morning, my loves. It is very early. It is 7:51, so it's not that early, but it's early for most of the world, so I'm not going to yell my introduction. It is Saturday. Welcome to another reading vlog. I know it's been a while. I will be filming this after taking about 2 weeks off, but I will explain that later. It was just a hectic set of holidays and I just needed some time off, but we're back. We are trying to get over a reading slump. I don't know who we is, but I am trying to get over a reading slump. Welcome to my bed hair also. Nothing has changed. But this morning I woke up early so I could get a start. Well, more of a start on the Guinevere deception. Currently, I am about 114 pages in. It is a dismal amount for considering how long I've been kind of tinkering at this book. I got this in the Owl Crate, so this is like a special edition, Owl Crate edition, and it is excellent so far. If you don't already know, I love me some King Arthur stories and retellings. I will read that shit all day long. But this is not the only book I am attempting this weekend. I do want to procure Skyward by Brian Sanderson because I have another book club coming up in a couple weeks with a couple friends. So I'll probably go to the bookstore sometime this weekend so I can pick that up. Yeah, I've got another busy weekend as always. I always have a lot of plans, even if it's not going out, it's stuff around the house. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe make some breakfast, maybe go get some coffee. Coffee sounds like a good idea because we don't have coffee here. So maybe I should caffeinate and then read some more. Yeah, I'll check in with you later. Okay, so I got my coffee. We went to Wake Forest Coffee Company, one of my favorite places. Oh, yeah, he got one too. And I just wanted a quick update because I know I didn't talk about it too much, but the Guinevere deception. So if I didn't tell you what this book is about already, sorry, my camera's having trouble focusing, but so basically Guinevere, originally in the King Arthur tales, I feel like is a horrible annoyance. Like Guinevere, unfortunately, was a victim of circumstance. She was married to Arthur, and she didn't really have much choice in it, as most women didn't back in the day. And then she fell in love with Lancelot. There was a big, drama over that, and then she disappeared from the stories after that because who cared? You ran away with the handsome knight. End of story for you. But in this book, in the Guinevere deception, Guinevere is actually not Guinevere. She is some sort of sorceress or witch sent there by Merlin. Merlin is her father to protect Arthur from the more darker magic in Camelot. And what I really enjoy about this book so far, other than I'm a big fan of Kirsten White. I don't know why people hate on her so much, but I love her. One of the biggest things that I really enjoy is that I feel like when you read about King Arthur, or when you even like watch movies about the Arthurian tales, they sorry if I'm not totally in the shot, they don't talk about Camelot and the inner workings of Camelot. Like, it's really just about King Arthur, his knights, the Round Table, the big quests, etc. But you get to sort of explore Camelot here because Guinevere, or the witch that plays Guinevere, is impersonating Guinevere. She has to sort of keep tabs on the inner workings of Camelot to protect King Arthur. And also, I'm a big fan. Well, I'm very interested in Mordred's storyline. Sorry if you hear all this craziness. My dogs are playing with their toys. But Mordred is very interesting to me because he is the son of Morgan Le Fay. And I love Morgan Le Fay. But he has a bigger role in this book. And he also had a bigger role in The Mists of Babylon by Marion Zimmer Bradley. And I think that they sort of explore this particularly complicated character in Arthurian legends. Anyway, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not very far from where I stopped last time. I'm at page 127, but I love Kirsten White. I love King Arthur retellings, and this is going really well so far. So I'm gonna read some more. Okay, sorry. I should be reading. This is why I'm in a reading slump, because I'm very easily distracted these days. There's been a lot to distract myself with, if I'm being honest. Mostly, I found a whole corner of YouTube that I just have been lost in and have been watching a whole lot of YouTube. It's really lame, but I have to return this book today, Smashed, and I did finish it last night, and that still technically counts as part of my weekend because I make the rules and yep, it's going in there. I finished it. There were only a couple pages left, maybe like 20 or 30, and you know, as far as mangas go, pile of books about to topple. As far as manga goes, it goes by really quickly. 20 or 30 pages is really nothing, but Smashed was excellent. It was a collection of short stories by Junji Ito, the horror comic novelist, and it was just so good. It was so creepy, so weird, and nightmarish, as you would expect anything from Junji Ito to be. So we're into it. I definitely want more of his stuff, and it's gonna be hard not to buy myself a whole collection of his books, but we have so many to get through, and it's 2020, guys, so I need to get reading, right? Right now, I'm gonna make pancakes because I have to, I'm going to a late Friendsmas brunch, so that'll be cool. But gotta stop the reading, hence my reading slump, and make some pancakes. So I will check in with you later. Hello, and we're back. So I did not get to go to the bookstore earlier because they didn't have the book that I wanted, Skyward by Bryan Sanderson. So I have had to place an order on Amazon, which is a pity. I really wanted to. I had an overwhelming urge to pay full price. Really what it was is that I love the charming bookstore that is near my house and I want to support small businesses. So I was ready to pay the extra money, but they didn't have it. So had to place an order because my book club is on January 16th. But I will say I have made very good progress on the Guinevere Deception. We are about halfway, and I know some of you are like, girl, that's not progress. You really haven't read that much. And you're right, I haven't, because I'm a very slow reader, especially compared to some other booktubers out there. Like Reagan from Peruse Project, homegirl can read like 100 pages plus, over 100 pages in an hour, which is impressive. I don't have that kind of focus. But what I'm actually about to do is I'm about to cook dinner. I have neighbors coming over. Oh, also, random sidetrack, look at this shirt that I got as a present. Sailor Moon! Yes, never taking it off. My friend Corinne of many years, she got it for me because she's getting married and it was a bridesmaid's present. But I have this whole setup here. Got all the vegetables, about to make some curry, but I did want to check in with you real quick because, oh, just a freaking tornado in here. Because while I'm cooking, because I need stimulation in every possible way at all times, I'm going to be listening to The Dutch House by Ann Patchett. If you are not a fan of Ann Patchett, or you haven't heard of her, listened to her, read any of her books are phenomenal. Her prose is very sort of like, not dream-like, but dreamy, sort of like you're recalling a past life. It is excellent. The Dutch House so far is so good. It is adult fiction. It is not my typical YA fantasy. This is very much an adult fiction kind of book. But Ann Patchett is a fantastic writer, and I highly recommend her. And also this particular audiobook is narrated by Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, guys, I love Tom Hanks. And he just does an excellent job of bringing absolute life to these characters. I realize now I must be very well lit. That's so much better. But he just does such a good job, and I have having the best time listening to Tom Hanks on this audiobook. So I highly recommend The Dutch House. He's opening an Oreo package. That's what's happening in the background. But I'm about to make some yellow curry. I've got Thai curry paste here, and I think I'm gonna make some tteokbokki, which is Korean spicy rice cakes, and our neighbors are gonna come over and we're gonna catch up because they've been gone for 2 weeks. Really excited about this. Anyway, that was a really long catch up. I'm very sorry, but I'm very excited about everything that's happening right now. Bye. Hello, I am checking in because I haven't read all that much of the Guinevere Deception. Actually, that's a lie. I have just passed the 200 page mark. I think I'm on page 218 right now. And if we're being honest, I'm loving it. It's so good. It's so good so far. There is some romantic tension happening. I mean, I kind of expected it. There had to be, because that's how the Arthurian legends are. There is romance in them. They're irrefutable. But I'm really liking it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it today, but I'm gonna get dang close, I'm pretty sure. And I'll update you when I get back to it. But I did want to talk about a couple things that I got while I was at my Friendsmas brunch yesterday. So I got a number of wonderful presents from my friends, especially because I was asked to be a bridesmaid for one of my friends. I am now a bridesmaid in 2 weddings this year. Gonna be awesome, gonna be fun, gonna be busy. But I did get this Sailor Moon shirt, which I showed you yesterday. Yes, I'm still in it, don't judge me. And then my friend got me Junji Ito. This is my first Junji Ito book that I own, guys. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. You don't even know. I'm so excited to be scared out of my mind. So apparently, this is called No Longer Human. And I think what's happened is that it says it's by Junji Ito, but then on the cover it says original novel by Osamu Dazai. Now, what I'm thinking is that Junji did the art and he sort of transposed the story into comic form, which I'm into, because if Junji Ito thought that a novel was scary enough to be a comic that he produced, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I'm really excited. She a thick boy. She a thick boy doesn't necessarily make sense linearly. Anyway, she's thick. And I'm really excited. I haven't gotten to her yet, so that's where we're at. I know I have to finish the Guinevere Deception today, or at least soon, but I really just want to read this. And then I got this super cute journal. It has a little black cat. It says like sardines and oh yeah, it says sardines and it says good luck, and it's black and gold, guys. I love black and gold. And it is sprayed gold edges, and it has dot grid pages. Guys, I love dot grid pages. So I'm really excited for this journal. My friend Casey got it for me. She was the one who also got me the Junji Ito book. She just knows that I love some black cats in general. And then with that journal, she got me this little bookmark, and I think it's metal. Yes, it's metal. I love metal bookmarks. And it's another black cat. It says good luck. I love that so freaking much. And then from my other friend Lori, she knows that I have a planner and I enjoy planning, so she got me planner stickers. They're I think they're like sassy planner stickers, like, I don't know, punch today in the face, bite me. Yeah, I'm into it. And then she got me like washi stickers because she knows that I'm not super versed in the whole crafting universe yet. So washi tape is kind of like a toss-up with me. I have some washi tape, but I don't use it because I don't know how. So washi stickers work. I'm really excited to put these to use. Anyway, that's my current update. The Guinevere deception is going well. I need romance to happen. Like, I feel it. I feel the anticipation. But I will update you later. What's up, my loves? So I am back from work. It is Monday night. Yes, so I guess my weekend vlogs are now going to sort of filter into the weekdays, and I can't help it, guys, because a lot happens in my weekends. So, you know, some booktubers have no problem just devoting large chunks of time to reading on the weekends, and that's just not something that happens in my life, and I can't do anything about it. So this is my cat. Hello. So it's Monday anyway, and I want to share some book mail with you guys. Yeah, that is the Amazon package. Sad to say, I wish I could be supporting a small business right now, but I didn't have it. If I think this is what it is. Ta-da! Skyward, finally. Okay, I am probably gonna get started on this week because my book club is next weekend. My friend Irina, said it was amazing, so I'm really excited. Oh my god, my dog is massacring a toy. That's what that sound is. So speaking of Irina, I have another unboxing because I have a feeling this is from her. So that logo is Lagusta's Luscious. I think it's how you say Lagusta. Lagusta? Do you see that? Yeah, anyway, she is very, very famous, always famous to me and in the vegan community and for chocolate lovers everywhere. She is famous for her very high-end chocolates. So, and I only know one person who would send a package like this to me, and she also asked for my address, so dead giveaway there. It's probably Irina. A lot of packaging peanuts. Two white maple chocolate bars, and oh god, get your life together. Irina actually got this gifted to her this holiday season, and she said it was phenomenal. And of course I wouldn't let her get me any gifts, so this is her giving me gifts. So let's try this. All right, shiny gold wrapping, just like Willy Wonka. Look how beautiful. Oh god, it looks amazing. And guys, just so you know, like, most of her chocolate is vegan, if not all of it. I think most of it. Some of it may not be, because I think she uses honey in some things. As a vegan, white chocolate, not a thing, guys. It's very hard to find white chocolate that is vegan because it's usually made with milk and butter. So there's oh my god, why can't I get my hair in order? Just take a square. That is amazing. That is so good. I don't even know. I don't even have words. That is so delicious. And it's not too white chocolatey. I'm not usually the biggest fan of white chocolate. I like it, but usually it just doesn't taste like chocolate. So I don't quite understand it. But maple, I am the biggest fan of maple. Anything maple. Oh man. Okay. One more square. I was going to update you on the Guinevere deception, but turns out I didn't read much last night. So I'm hoping to make a big dent in it tonight. I have a video to edit tonight, really, but I'm on page 218. There's really only 330 pages left, so I only have 330 pages in the book, so I really only have a little over 100 pages left. Should be easy breezy. By the latest, I should have it finished by tomorrow night. I'm thinking if I can really just push through and focus. But right now I'm really focused on this piece of chocolate. All right, y'all. You're gonna have to leave me alone with my chocolate. Thank you, Irina. You're probably not watching, but thank you. And I'll update you later. Okay, hello. I have finally finished the Guinevere Deception, and first of all, let me just say that I started this section of the book, this last bit, at like 216, and the book has 339 pages, so that I can't do math. I did over 100 pages in one night, which is very rare for me. I don't ever have time to do over 100 pages in just like one sitting. It just doesn't happen that often for me. Let me adjust you real quick. But 5 out of 5 stars to Kiersten White. Homegirl did it again. She blew my mind with And I Darken, blowing my mind with the Guinevere Deception, and it left on a hook. So I'm thinking it might be a duology or a trilogy. I did look on Goodreads, and it did have the parentheses that said the Guinevere Deception parentheses Camelot Rising #1. So heck yes, I get more King Arthur and Camelot. I love it. I love it so much. So brief, I'm going to try and keep it brief. Brief overview and thoughts of the book. So good. Let me say that Kiersten White, I've understood finally what it is that I love about her writing so much. I don't think her writing is necessarily that, I'm not going to say special. It's not that necessarily unique. I think that she is a very good writer, but I think her strength lies in the fact that she can weave and craft relationships between her characters so excellently. You feel as if you've been there since the moment they've met, and you have in terms of a story, but you really feel like these are people you've known in your life, and that they formed relationships in front of you. You've witnessed it, and romantic relationships, non-romantic, familiar relationships. She is so good at building and developing relationships. I might have said it before, I'm not sure, but you know, in the traditional King Arthur tales, Guinevere is actually a thorn in my side. I don't like Guinevere. I think she's a pain in the ass. She's just your stereotypical sort of like helpless damsel, which, you know, it's not her fault. That's how she was raised. But, you know, in this book, she is not a helpless damsel. She is a badass who can do magic. And one of the things that I really loved about this book, like I said earlier, is that Mordred plays a very specific and more centralized role, as opposed to just being sort of King Arthur's foil. And if you've ever noticed, if you look at King Arthur and Mordred side by side, they're family, they're related, and they have stories that interweave. But King Arthur is blonde and righteous and good, and Mordred is dark and has fairy blood in him because he is the child of Morgan Le Fay, Arthur's half-sister. He's just so good in this book, and he has a very interesting twist that I won't get into, don't want to spoil. I also did want to touch base on another thing. There is a twist for Lancelot. So good. I was just like blown away. And also, Kiersten White really knows how to put diversity and representation in her stories in the most masterful way. She does manage to sort of discuss trans moments, transgendered moments in the book, and it's very subtle, but I think if you are sensitive to that representation, you'll pick up on it, and I thought it was very, very good. 5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the heck out of this book, and I cannot wait for more. Kiersten White is my girl. I can't wait to read more of her books. So good. I'm yelling. And I'm very tired. Oh God, it is way past my bedtime. JK, it's like 10 o'clock, but normally I'm in bed by now, like at least preparing for bed. And I read it, guys. I finished it. My reading slump defeated. I finished a book, yes. Oh, I should update you while we're finishing up. I did finish The Dutch House on audiobook by Anne Patchett, and it was so very good. Wait, I'm coming to bed. I told you, it's bedtime. I'm going to just mention real quick The Dutch House by Anne Patchett. That was also a phenomenal book. It was phenomenal to listen to. Anne Patchett's writing is so good. It is contemporary adult fiction. It is not romance. It basically just sort of explores the relationships around this particular house and this particular family. And really, you know, I can't get much more into it without really discussing the specifics. It is excellent. If you are into adult fiction and just sort of like, I don't know, those sort of books that sort of explore the intricacies of relationships and life between people, this is a really good book. And Anne Patchett is just an excellent writer. Anyway, I have now rambled and half yelled all of my praises for the books that I just read. I will be starting Skyward by Brian Sanderson tomorrow, and I will update you on that, I'm sure. But for now, good night. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. And I hope you had a good holiday season. Let's get to work this year. And, you know, if you enjoyed this, feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you always know when I've got good things coming to you. Bye, y'all.